Hi everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. So I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I have asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Sagittarius. All right, so what does the universe want to tell Sagittarius today? Oh my God. First card out, King of Pentacles, the Hermit, and all four aces. Every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with every single deck, and for me, this card is like winning the lottery. You just got the King of Pentacles, Hermit, and all four aces. First card out. Wow. Okay, let's get the rest. Ace of Cups. We've got the Knight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. For your opportunity, the Ten of Cups. For your challenge, the Nine of Swords. Oh my gosh. What a great mixture of energy here. Let's take a look around the room. All right. So the first thing I notice, no major arcana. To me, the major arcana, those big sweeping energies that can take place over weeks, months, years. You don't have that here. That's telling me that we're looking at your day-to-day routines. We're looking at different activities, different patterns that you have that are in the immediate. So let's go ahead and look at your overall energy first, and then I'll get clarifiers as we go. So again, first card out, King of Pentacles, and then we have the Ace of Cups along with the Knight of Wands. So your recent past is this King of Pentacles, Hermit, all four aces. This tells me you had a lot of new beginnings coming in. You were in a really good position. You had a lot of new beginnings. You had a lot of insight into things that you wanted to do, things you were thinking about doing, and you had the opportunity to take action in different aspects of your life. This is telling me that you were really in an excellent position when this card shows itself. And so it's talking about you knowing your worth and value, having a lot of resources, using them wisely. You're being very practical, grounded, stable, and secure. It's allowing you to be very grounded in the decisions that you're making. Because to me, you're getting ready to have a lot of opportunities, and that means a lot of decisions that are coming into play. Four aces. All aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings. And now you started off with four. And then remember, your present energy is this fifth ace. So it's like having the Ace of Cups twice. And that's the Ace of Love, the ace of your emotions, your intuition, your connection to source. So for me personally, this is talking about you having all of these new opportunities that are coming in, and it's whatever it is that you are feeling the draw to, right? That you're wanting to tap into right now. So let's look at that Ace of Swords. That's you getting some clarity on something that's going on around you. Getting clarity is something within you also. You're getting that revelation, I just feel, that's coming in about some aspect of your life. Then we have the next ace, which is the Ace of Cups, which is the same ace as this, slightly different meaning because it has different images on it. But that Ace of Cups is a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning in love. And getting in touch with your emotions, your intuition, and maybe even trusting your intuition and expanding on it. It's also getting that connection to source. And if you've strayed away from spirit, this is an excellent opportunity for you to come back and to develop that channel. Open it up. If you feel like there's something missing in your life, maybe it's getting in touch with nature, getting in touch with spirit, source, whatever your version of God is. It's all the one source, right? And it's love. It's you getting in touch with that and opening up to that. You can really feel it when you're out in nature. It's so beautiful and it's grounding, especially if you can get barefoot. And if you are by a beach, that salt water is going to be phenomenal for you, just to feel that wash over your body or just to your feet if you're walking along the water line. So this is about you getting in the flow. That Ace of Cups is you being in flow, that mind, body, spirit up to source. It's having that glass half full kind of energy, and that's attracting all of this abundance to you. Then we have the third ace, the Ace of Wands. That is out with the old, in with the new. It's a passionate, creative spark, a new beginning in something, whether it's a relationship or career. Maybe it's you wanting to travel somewhere, looking at your health. Maybe you're taking action on getting back into shape, addressing something that you've let go. This could be your finances. This could be location, buying a home. This could be relocation. There could be a lot of things. It's everything in the material world. Getting a pet. It's you having a new beginning in something, and out with the old, in with the new. Then we have the final ace, the Ace of Pentacles, which is this King's Ace. And that Ace of Pentacles is always presenting you with a golden opportunity in the 3D, in the material world. So it's going to be a golden opportunity in any of those areas I just mentioned. It's all these seeds that you've been planting are now going to start coming to fruition. Maybe it's making different contacts. Maybe it's about getting a job. Maybe your seeds that you planted, you put out a bunch of applications. You made a bunch of phone calls. You started networking, and now things are starting to percolate up to the surface. You're starting to see things come about. People are remembering you. They see a skill set. They want to get in touch with you. Maybe you belong to a meetup group and everybody networks. And then one day someone says, you know what? I remember so-and-so. They said that they could do this. Let's give them a call. Let's network, right? It's that kind of energy that's coming in. And then, of course, that Hermit, we can't forget the Hermit. To me, that's just about you having a lot of insight into yourself, because you've gone within to go ahead and figure out what it is you want to do. How do you want to do it? Why do you want to do it? You've kind of looked at all the answers. And sometimes that's not easy to do, but you definitely did that in your recent past, and we'll get clarifiers in a minute. Then your present energy is this Ace of Cups. This is you being in the flow. This is that beautiful, majestic swan, and this is you being in that flow. This card has a slightly different symbolism. It also wants to remind you that you're noble. And to remember that, you've got this beautiful, majestic swan, and the reflection of the swan is wearing a tiara and a jeweled necklace. This is an opportunity for you to act nobly. Act from your heart in a noble fashion. Get in touch with Spirit. Spirit knows you're noble. You know you're noble. Even if the people around you don't know you're noble, you know it, and to act accordingly. Act according to your soul, what it is that you're meant to do, what you're in touch with, right? And that will lead you in the right direction. So that is another beautiful energy. That's your present energy. It's like a carryover from that King of Pentacles, 4 aces, and then another ace. It's like it's just not ending. It's this gradual sweeping energy. And remember, this is your day-to-day activity. This is happening for you right now. This is not going to be in, a year from now. This is your day-to-day activity. These things are happening and coming in. They're in your energy field right now. Your near future is going to be this Knight of Wands. This is the builder in the tarot. This is you taking action to create what it is that you want. You're not sitting by on the sidelines. This is you taking action. Every knight is on a mission, and she is on a mission to see this flower that blooms once at midnight, once a year. And this is it. She doesn't care if there's dangerous things out in the forest. She doesn't care. She's got her flame. She's carrying the light. She's on a mission to see that flower bloom. That is you. You have clarity. You've decided what it is that you want to do, what you want to pursue, and now you're going to make it happen. You're taking that risk. You're taking that chance. You're putting yourself out there and you're going for it. Maybe it's starting a business, a relationship. Maybe it's retirement. Maybe you've been thinking about it, and now you know what? You're just going to do it. You think you're going to have enough money, and if you don't, you'll just go get a job. A part-time job to supplement your income, whatever that might be. Babysitting, that could be working at, I'm in Florida, so guess what? They hire seniors here everywhere. You go to the grocery store, you go to Lowe's, you go to Home Depot, you go to the bank, you go to Starbucks. Why? Because they show up and they have a good attitude, right? They're not flaky. They can do the job, right? So, there is work out there. I don't know what it's like in your area, but I can tell you here, if you're a senior, you have a high probability of getting a job. It's amazing. I think it's pretty cool. So it's like, you know, there's not that age discrimination here per se. So that is something, right? If you're in that situation. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers and get more information. Yeah, just a lot of, I just feel like you're focused and you're just moving forward. Let's go ahead and find out some more information with the cards. We have the Hanged Man. We have the King of Cups. We have the World card. We have the King of Swords. We have the Page of Wands and the Strength card. A lot of court cards. All right, so let's look at your recent past. That's where it all begins. King of Pentacles, Hermit, all 4 aces, being clarified by another King, King of Cups, and the Hanged Man. So while you have all these opportunities, you're feeling into it with your heart. You're tapped into your intuition for guidance, and you're exploring what it is that you really want. What is the most meaningful decision for you and the path for you right now? You're taking some time out to really think about it and look at things from a different angle and different perspective. You want to make sure you're seeing the big picture and you're looking at the different angles. You're getting different perspectives. You're taking that information in. You're seeing what resonates with you. That is huge in this reading for you. I can already feel it. What is resonating with you? I think that you're tired of doing things that are not in alignment with you. So, and we all have to do things that maybe we don't want to do to get from point A to point B. We have to maybe, you know, take these little other paths to continue forward. They're kind of like, I was going to say tributaries, but it's one of these things where I just feel that I feel like you're taking this time out because you're gathering up this momentum. There really is something coming that's very fast and very quick for you taking action on something. I think that this is something that's been building up for a while and it's about to just explode in a good way. It's something positive that you're going for. Because when we get to your present energy with this Ace of Cups, and we've got this World card with the King of Swords. This is you walking through this next chapter of your life. The World card is the last card in the Major Arcana. It's the 21. That is literally where you're walking through this portal. A door behind you is closing and a new one is opening. It's that transitionary time as you're circling back to the Fool, the 0 in the Major Arcana, to start this next journey. This is about that time. This is where, like, literally you feel the door behind you close and you're not really looking back. This is allowing you to look towards your future and to create something very special. Because we've got the King of Swords here, and he's all about looking forward and even cutting things out that are not in alignment with what it is that you want to do. He's really taking in all that information. He's synthesizing it, and he's making clear, calculated decisions. He's leaving emotion out of it, but it's interesting because you've got both kings. You've got the King of Cups, which is your emotions and love, and then we've got the King of Swords, which is your mind. So you've got that mind, body, soul kind of connection here. And that's allowing you first started feeling it with your heart. What direction do you want to go in? And then you look at the reality and you're going to make it happen. You're going to put that plan into action. You're going to follow your heart, but you're using your mind to get there. Then we get into your near future with this Knight of Wands, and she's being clarified by the Page of Wands and the Strength card. So fire energy. We're looking at action. This Knight's on a mission, and this Page is taking that first step. This is one of the fastest moving Knights in the tarot. So again, this is the builder. And this is a reminder just to take that first step. If you haven't made a move yet, make that first step, and then everything else is going to fall into play. This is your strength and courage. This is what you are using to overcome any type of obstacle, any type of procrastination, any type of maybe you're still pondering and looking at things from different angles and you're not taking action. This is you saying, yes, I am going to take action. I have self-discipline and I'm going to put this plan into action and make it happen. It's a huge energy. I think that I think you're getting this type of clarity, and it's making you have this inner resolve to really go out and accomplish what it is that you're looking to accomplish. If that sounds like something you're going through, then this is your reading, Sagittarius. All right, let's go ahead now and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords. This is talking about really having a stubborn, stuck energy. Spirit is calling your attention to it. If there's something that you feel stuck in, remember, I feel like you're gathering up speed, right? But it's like there's like a quiet time. If this is your quiet time where it's stubborn and stuck, and it's you holding on to something that's creating a blockage, this is an opportunity for you to loosen up a little bit. Look at the blockage. How can you unblock that? This is a control issue. So there's something in your life that you're holding on to that really isn't meant for you. So maybe it's something you really want and you don't want to let it go, but it's something that you need to release that no longer serves you. It could be that energy. People do that all the time. They want something so bad. Maybe it's a memory of a loved one, memory of your youth. Maybe it's like a lot of different things, some type of an identity even, and you don't want to let go of it. But when you do, and you get in the flow, which is that Ace of Cups twice, when you get in that flow, watch what comes your way. Maybe it's a new identity, a new you. This is allowing you to change and evolve and to grow into something even more spectacular than you already are. Then we have this Page of Pentacles. This is talking about, for me, this is the Hamlet card. This is talking about to act or not to act, to be or not to be. He cannot remember, should he eat from this magic cottage or not? He's so young, he can't remember the rules. This is allowing you to reevaluate some opportunities that have come your way to see if it's in alignment for you. Spirit is reminding you, always evaluate your situation and see if it's right for you. Is this the direction you want to go in? Is this who you want to be in this relationship with? Whether it is a friendship, a romantic relationship, a work relationship, right? Are you with the right people? Because let's face it, a lot of work relationships, and I don't mean romantic, I just mean like work relationships with coworkers, it can be really toxic. Is it worth it? Is it affecting your health? These are things you want to look at when this card comes up like that. Are these things resonating with you? Then we have the last card, which is the Two of Swords. This is the Know Thyself card. This is a magic mirror that comes up on your path, and you can either go, or you cannot go, around it or under it. You need to confront yourself before you go further on your life path. This is allowing you to take a moment, and it's truth time. Know who you are right here, right now, and that helps you make more calculated, educated decisions for yourself so that you don't make mistakes, right? Because that's what we want to avoid in this life, making mistakes. You want to learn these life lessons and carry that knowledge and wisdom with you forward so that you can continue to grow up and go up and go up. You don't want to keep going down, down, or you keep making mistakes and then you're really in trouble. Right? Especially like if it's financial mistakes. Oh my God, you don't want to do that in this economy. You want to learn from a mistake and not let it happen again. So that is an energy that's coming through. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We've got the Lovers card with the Judgment card. That's heavy, heavy energy. I love it. 10 of Wands. We've got the 8 of Wands. We've got the 10 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. So when we're looking at this 4 of Pentacles, this stubborn, stuck energy, it's being clarified by the Lovers card and the Judgment card. This is you having a lot of choices that are divinely aligning for you. So you're not limited. You have several choices. It's whatever you choose to focus on, that's what you're going to be going for. Things are lining up for you. Then we have the Judgment card. This is the 20 in the major arcana, whereas the World is the 21. So before you walk through this portal to start that next chapter, you go through this card. So this is the guidance and advice from Spirit. This is saying, have this review of your life. Look at everything you've been through right here, right now. Who are you right here, right now? What makes you happy, right? How are your finances? How's your health? Do you like where you're living? Do you like who you're with right now in your life? Your friends, your family, coworkers? Do you like how your life is going? And if you do, fantastic. If you don't, then what can you do to change it? And of course, we all like certain aspects and we don't like certain aspects, but it's you looking at the big picture, and you're doing it a compassionate review. You're not beating yourself up over anything, but you're gaining that knowledge and wisdom. Maybe you're looking for patterns. Maybe you're repeating patterns. You're looking for things to gain insight. So you take this knowledge and wisdom with you from your old life in the coffin to your new life outside of the coffin. This is a huge energy that's coming in. It's a very heavy card, meaning it's very important that you do that because that's part of your growth. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, the Hamlet card, and it is being clarified by 2 wands, the 10 of wands and the 8 of wands. This is telling me that it's about you looking at all the responsibilities that you're taking on. To me, this is you doing a lot of work because you have a big harvest coming in. He's trying to figure out what he should do, yes or no. This is you taking on everything. This is you wanting to have a big win and a big harvest. And that's why you've taken on all these responsibilities to get the payout. That's something that's coming in. Along with the 8 of wands, you have a lot of gifts, blessings, and omens coming in for you. A lot of important messages all coming down at the same target. All of these wands were thrown in the air, and then they come down, and they're going to hit the same target. And that's what's coming in. This is a very fast, swift-moving energy. So you will see these things show up, and they might be one after another. It might be one big one. But they're definitely coming in, and it has something to do with opportunities that are coming in for you. Then we have this 2 of Swords, the Know Thyself card, and it's being clarified by the 10 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. This is happy, joyful family. This is telling me when you know yourself, when you've spent that time getting those answers and really being truthful with yourself, being brutally honest, that's when the happiness comes in. When you know who you are and you know what really makes you happy in this life and you go for it, that's when real joy and happiness comes in. And these people are choosing to be happy. This is you really getting in touch with who you are, and it's you also taking action to make it happen. You might know what makes you happy, but what if you don't do anything to get there? This is you really going for it. And it's coming out of self-mastery and discipline. That's what the 8 of Pentacles is talking about. You have the discipline and the hard work to put it in there to make it happen. This is you doing a lot of work also. This is you taking action. This is you having that meticulous attention to detail and self-mastery. You are definitely putting the work in to make something happen for yourself, Sagittarius. Wow, that is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. And I just looked over. Your opportunity is the 10 of Cups, which is also right here in the guidance and advice from Spirit. It's a clarifier, but same card, different deck, 10 of Cups. Happy, joyful family. In this case, we're looking at unicorns, and they're dappled unicorns, which make them even rarer. This is talking about you choosing happiness, okay? That is your opportunity. What makes you happy? And it comes down to you being brutally honest with yourself. What makes you happy? Not what other people think should make you happy. What makes you happy? We'll get clarifiers in a minute. Then we have your challenge, which is the 9 of Swords. So, is your challenge impossible? No. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it's incredibly rewarding. So the challenge is the 9 of Swords, and it's actually called Challenges in this deck. That's talking about you overcoming your fears. These are fears that keep you up at night. They're also fears that aren't really realistic. You can see in this card, he's afraid of a spider, of a moth, a tree, things that he's reading into it. His imagination is overacting. These are things that are keeping you up at night. Guilt, shame, fear, anxiety, things that you are working yourself up into a frenzy over. It's not like somebody is waiting outside your door to jump you. That is obviously a legitimate fear. But these are things that are going on in your head, because remember, swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. And that's what's coming through. Your challenge is to overcome this. And let's get more information to find out what's going on. We have Four of Swords. We have the Emperor. We have the Ace of Wands and the Star card. So now that Ace of Wands, you really have those four aces, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Now you have 6 aces in this reading. 6 gifts and blessings from the universe and 6 new beginnings. That's a lot. Some readings don't even get 1, right? So let's start with the opportunity. Again, 10 of Cups. Spirit has put it here twice. Spirit is saying, if you didn't hear me the first time, I want you to hear me again. Happy, joyful family. They have chosen to be happy. That is an opportunity for you. Choose to be happy. Choose to go forward with another person or an animal. Maybe it's a pet. Maybe you're alone. It's whatever your version of family is. And that is being clarified by the Four of Swords and the Emperor. This is you taking a time out to rest and recover and recuperate while you're going for this happy, joyful family. So maybe you need to take a moment, catch your breath. Maybe you're already with that person. Maybe you're not. And maybe this is just allowing you to recalibrate for a minute. Just take that deep breath. Figure out what it is that you want. If you're with that person, take that deep breath. Maybe you're getting ready to take it to the next level. This is a blessing that's coming in for you. And isn't that it? The 10 of Cups is a blessing, right? And it's here twice for you. Then we have the Emperor. This is you really taking charge of the situation. You are pursuing, just like this Knight of Wands. He was the builder in the tarot. You are pursuing what it is that you want to create in your life. This is a leadership position. You are taking charge of your life. You're taking action. You're making decisive decisions to get to your end game. You're keeping your eye on the prize. And it happens to be happy, joyful family as your opportunity. So that's your opportunity. Then we look at your challenge, which is the 9 of Swords. So this is you overcoming these fears that are going on. And that is being clarified by the Ace of Wands. It is literally a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning, and the Star card. So that tells me that this is about you throwing out any of this old emotional baggage. But it's not just emotions, because this is your intellect playing it over and over. So you're stuck in a trauma loop. That tells me that you're stuck. And so to get out of it, you need to step out and take that first step and take an action towards your new life, because that first step is here. You're being called out of your old life into your new life. This Ace of Wands is basically here twice, just like that Ace of Cups, because that King of Pentacles, Hermit, and all 4 aces means it already had this Ace of Wands. So this is here twice. So this is talking about you really taking action and having a passionate, creative spark of hope, of inspiration to start something new for yourself. That's how you get out of it. It could be that maybe you're stalled out right now. And that's part of with this stubborn, stuck energy. And that's creating a lot of fear and anxiety because you're stalled out. Maybe you don't know what to do. You don't know what your first step is. And it really is just getting out there. Even if your first step is a blunder or a mistake or you trip, it doesn't matter. It's you getting the ball rolling, and then you can recover and then move forward and see what it is that you want to do. Because when you start taking that first step, it brings in a lot of healing. It's taking you in a new direction. It's allowing you to go in the direction that you want. Who doesn't want that? This is really restorative for you. I think it's restoring a lot of... It's restoring your soul. It's like revitalizing you. It's like you getting a second wind is what's coming through in this. It's a beautiful energy, Sagittarius. All right, that is your opportunity. That is your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. And that is what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You know I'm getting ready to travel again. I just got back from New Zealand and Australia, and it was awesome. And I'm getting ready to go to Canada on the east side. So I'm definitely going to Niagara Falls and then Nova Scotia. And then I'm not sure where else I'm going to go just yet. I'm figuring that out, but that'll be in the fall. And then I'm also going to Scotland and Scandinavia in the fall. I am Scottish, a little English, and I'm Danish, and I'm definitely going there, and I'm super excited. So if you are in those areas, definitely sign up for my newsletter on my website, because I will be doing personal readings, but I don't do a lot. I'll maybe do one a day, and that's it, because I'm there to see the country. So definitely sign up for the newsletter. So what else to tell you? Also, you can join the membership on my channel if that's something you'd like to be a part of. We have an awesome community. Oh my God, it's just growing tremendously day by day. So many wonderful people joining this channel, participating in the chat and the lives. It's a great way for you to also support the channel and make a lot of new friends. It's great. And I have wonderful moderators if you can watch the lives. I go live 3 days a week. That is going to be on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then on Thursday it is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. It is so much fun. If you have never seen a previous episode, go back and watch one to get an idea what it's like. People submit their questions in advance through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, or live PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and SuperChat. Just note, SuperChat is a little more expensive because YouTube takes 40%. It's that simple. So to keep it fair, that's why that's a little more expensive. And then also, again, you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, same name as the channel. All that information is in the description below. Check out the links. You can, again, sign up for that free newsletter, book a personal reading with me, sign up for a missing person consultation if you or someone you love is missing a person, a loved one. You can also go to the Learning Center. That's where my 5-week manifestation masterclass is. If you don't know, I am a master manifester. I have my own business outside of this, and I had my first business at 13 and a half. I've been doing this for a very, very long time. If that is a skill you would like to learn, consider signing up for it. It can be in any area. You take that skill set towards a career, towards your soulmate, towards a raise, whatever it is that you're looking for, that's how you call it in by using this technique. So definitely take a look at that. And also I have a online tarot masterclass that is coming out in August. I normally teach it live in March and in October. We're all in different time zones. People have different schedules. I've been asked to go ahead and upload it. So look for that. That is coming out also. You can take that at your own pace. And I do private lessons, one-on-one, tarot manifestation and raising your vibration. I also have a section called Alison's Picks, and that is my affiliate link, so definitely check that out. And I do the occasional interview. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.